the crypto space is an ever-evolving space, and now we have a new term, layer 3 or application layer. But what is application layer or what is layer 3? And if you have been watching many videos on YouTube and you still cannot figure out, I can guarantee you this is going to be the last video that you're going to watch that's going to define to you in very clear terms what is layer 3 or application layer. When we look for the answer of what is layer 3, we find answers such as this. A layer 3 blockchain is a conceptual framework in the blockchain ecosystem, often described as application layer. Now, for most people, that doesn't help in terms of answering the question. Or we find graphs such as this one, where we see layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3, and then you see explanations such as transactions taken from the L1, layer 1, to be processed as bundle on layer 2, which doesn't really help. And then you see layer 3, multiple transaction bundles taken from layer 2 to be processed as a bundle on layer 3. Now, those kind of answers do not help us understand what is layer 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a metaphor of something which you already know, and you're going to be able to understand layer 3. Now, the metaphor is very simple. Look at this image. We all have been to McDonald's. Now, big disclaimer here, I'm not endorsing McDonald's. I'm not asking anyone to go and buy food in McDonald's. Now, depending on your age, you may have seen McDonald's layer 1. So let's call layer 1 a cashier at McDonald's, where you have to walk to that cashier, take a long queue, and place an order. For instance, when McDonald's opened and became available after the fall of the Soviet Union in Moscow, McDonald's only had the layer 1, which is a cashier that can process very small amount of transactions per minute. And eventually McDonald's create their layer 2, a way to fast-track transactions or a way to process more transactions, preventing the queue. And the layer 2 of McDonald's is such as a screen. Now when you walk at McDonald's, there are multiple large screens. You can just walk to it and start to put your order right away. Now that can be seen as a way of layer 2, because after all, those screens can process many more transactions much faster than a human being, and McDonald's can save money on the staff. Now, what would be the layer 3? Layer 3 would be an application such as Uber Eats. Now, here's the thing. That is an application layer. And it's important to understand that what I'm describing here to you, even though it's a metaphor, the rules still apply. After all, the application layer is not tied to any blockchain. An application layer, a layer 3, can actually allow for you to have interoperability. So for instance, imagine Uber Eats as a layer 3 for McDonald's. Now what happened is, Uber Eats is not tied to McDonald's. Uber Eats can serve different blockchains or different restaurants. So it's possible for you with Uber Eats to order from Wendy's, order from Burger King, or order from a fancy restaurant. After all, that app only has one purpose, which is enable you to order food from any food chain or any blockchain. So in the same way that Uber Eats can provide you food without being totally tied only to one restaurant, layer 3 or application layer on the crypto space can provide you one single service, one single application that can interact with different blockchains. So it'd be very possible, for instance, to have an application layer that is only dedicated to gaming, and then it's going to be interacting with different games in different blockchains. So that is a metaphor that I think better explains to you what is a layer 3. I hope this metaphor was helpful to you. If it was, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and above it all, share this video with someone else who can benefit from this. By the way, if you are new to cryptocurrencies and need to have a basic understanding, I have a basics course, link for that on the description below.